Bring it back in. Slight technical difficulty getting set up. Solved now. Time to game. We had to put the N7 hoodie in the wash. That was several days in a row that was getting worn. Just going for the regular Adidas one. Look like Nico from Grand Theft Auto 4. Got the beard going. The Adidas warm-up hoodie. We're all good. So I think last night we left off. We got Samara. We gotta go talk to Grunt to get his loyalty mission. Talk to Samara in general. And I'm trying to think if there's anybody else that we needed to talk to. Then we might do a little mining while we're waiting for anybody that's interested to stop by the stream. Get that out of the way while nobody's watching. Alright, Samara.
Shepard.
How are you?
I've spent much of the last 400 years on my own. It is nice to have a colleague to chat with. I may be rusty at it, however. If you are patient, I would love to talk.
How much do you know about our mission?
I know that I've sworn an oath to follow you, and that you seek to destroy the Collectors. That is enough for me.
You don't want to know why the Collectors need to be fought?
When you live by a code that compels you to harsh action, you learn the dangers of curiosity. If I must kill a man because he has done wrong, do I really wish to know that he is a devoted father?
I'd like to hear more about the criminal you were chasing on Nos Astra.
I hope you will understand if I wish to avoid this topic. It is deeply tied to my code and beliefs. You might say it is personal.
I need to know if this will impact the mission.
It will not.
Pretty straightforward.
What do you think of Cerberus?
I've heard rumors, but learned long ago to form my own impressions. There is too much room for interpretation in the opinions of others.
Why were you willing to work for Cerberus when you didn't have first-hand knowledge?
I work for you, Shepard. Our methods may be different, but our goals are not.
I should get back to work.
It has been my pleasure, Commander.
Ooh, your powers of deduction are exceptional. I simply can't allow you to
Patrick,
waste them here when there are so
right
many
on
crimes
time.
that unsolved this very moment.
Shepard,
Do you have any suggestions about using some of the resources we've gathered?
I believe I can use some of them to increase our fuel reserves so we can explore further. Shall I tell you what is required?
Show me what it would take.
And I'll tell you if it's possible. Yep, that's easy enough to do. Right on time for what? The SpaceX? Nah, if only.
Shepard,
Only you could
What are your
get it
impressions
on
of
with
Miranda and Jacob?
Samara.
Jacob is an earnest young man. Events will
She
either
seems
forge
very
him into a
experienced.
great man or utterly destroy him. Miranda is undoubtedly a hard woman. I respect her strength and determination. She carries many burdens and doesn't share them with others, as it should be.
How do you think our mission is going?
Building our forces is a good strategy. However, the time to strike is coming soon.
I should go.
Of course.
I should go. I should go. Alrighty. Oh, yeah, Thane. That's right. Forgot we had this guy.
Do you need something?
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
We need to have the best equipment possible to take on the collectors. Do you have any leads I could chase down?
My old contact network often located rare equipment for me. Would you like me to get in touch with them?
Let's see what they've got.
The probe bay? No. Yeah, sure, why not? Well, I do have to talk to you, though.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
If you don't mind my saying, you don't really seem like an assassin.
You've spent too much time fighting thugs who think custom-painted armor makes them professionals. The Hanar trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
You've been killing since you were 6?
Of course not. I didn't make my first kill until I was 12. They were training me. I was
like
not
Konoha.
used and thrown away. I was an investment.
You were a child, not an investment.
I've given you the wrong idea. Me, yes, as a resource, but also as a person. They regretted their need for me.
Had to blow my nose. Nobody wanted to see that.
The Hanar? Excessively polite, worship the Protheans? They don't seem the type who train assassins.
Every species trains assassins. The are unusual in that they need other species to do the killing for them. They have a strong grip and natural toxins, but have you ever seen one move quickly outside of or fire a gun?
Just Blasto.
Why did your parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the compact. It was an honor for our family.
The compact.
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us, some of us, from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the compact.
What exactly are the terms of the compact?
There are many things the Hanar can't do, even with mechanical aid. They ask Drell to assist them.
Why was your race going extinct?
Overpopulation. That must sound trite to you. Humans developed mass effect drive before the problem became acute. Our homeworld, Rakana, had few resources. We hadn't even developed fusion power when the soil began to fail from overuse and pollution. The Hanar found us a century ago. They sent hundreds of ships, evacuated thousands of us. Billions more had to be left behind.
What's the state of Rakana now?
Do you read your philosophers? A man named Thomas Hobbes. When all the world is overcharged with inhabitants, of all is war, which provideth for every man by victory or death. As Rakana died around them, my people slaughtered each other for mouthfuls of water, crumbs of food.
If I got a cold or what?
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore. You're freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then... laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch, he dies. Then the smell of spice on the spring end. Sunset-colored eyes defiant in the scope. The laser dances away. My apologies. Drell slip into memory so easily.
Was that one of your assassinations?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later. I've wasted too much of your time.
Indeed.
Hey, Shepard.
Hey, Kasumi.
So, you and Kelly, huh? Sounds like you two had a nice date. I thought she was coming on to me at first, but maybe she was just being friendly to the new girl. usually travel hidden away in cargo bays. It's nice to be able to look out a window for a change.
She's gone through all her...
Mess Sergeant Gardner
Yep,
might
she's
just be
gone
an
through all
evil
her
genius.
comments.
Emphasis on the evil. People think he's
Okay,
a
just
bad
keep
cook on
talking.
purpose,
I'll
like
be
he's
over
trying
here.
to teach them a lesson. I think his ramen is okay. but it's really hard to
I'm in
build
the
ramen.
elevator now. Hey, Grunt.
Chambers said you're tearing up the place. Something wrong?
Something is wrong, Shepard. I feel wrong. Tense. I just want to kill something. With my hands. More so than usual. Like it's not my choice. Like I just want to... I don't know. See? Why do that? What's wrong?
Okier didn't imprint anything to help you figure this out?
I see pictures of old battles. Voices of warlords. But this is a blood haze in my head. I want control. When we're moving, fighting, I focus. But here my blood screams, my plates itch. And even you are just noise. I'm tank-born. What is this?
Edie, anything in your files about Krogan diseases that could cause this?
Cerberus has a number of autopsies on file, but nothing on a living Krogan of this age and situation. Krogan are reluctant to share medical records.
My people were defeated by doctors and labs. They will never let stuff like that leave the homeworld to Chunka.
Joker can get us to the Krogan homeworld. I need everyone at their best.
Thank you, Shepard. I don't like this. Fury is my choice, not a sickness.
Loyalty mission obtained. Alright, so I think we got everybody that we can get right now. Garrus will talk to us when he wants to talk to us. And Samara and Thane we still got to work on a little bit because we just got them, obviously. So let's go out to space. That's what I do sometimes, Patrick. Just like, what's the easiest thing I can make right now? Cereal. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, we 100% at this place. What's around? Because I may never be back here again. Do I have enough probes to care? I probably don't. Looks like a one-planet system, though, so that's easy enough. "17 probes. That should be more than enough to mine this whole friggin' planet."
Launching probe.
Duh, gotta move the damn elf. For those that are parents, they will understand what that means.
Probe away. Launching probe.
Need all the platinum we can get. There we go.
Probe launched. Probe launched.
Yeah, it was kind of weak, but what are you gonna do? I don't need palladium. Palladium is a waste of my time.
Probe launched. Launching probe.
It's only like 400. Better than nothing, I guess.
Probe launched.
There, this planet's dry. Back from whence we came.
Only half our fuel remains.
Right, so the far rim is clear. Hades Nexus. There's some fun stuff out there, I think. Like side mission wise, anyway. We do have to go back to Omega at some point. Shriek Abyssal. Save a crashing ship. Alright. I mean, I'm sure it'll still stay crashing for a while, but why not? What do you got for me? Nope. Yes, I know how to launch a probe.
Probe away. Probe away.
There we go.
Probe away.
It's a pretty good one. Come on. Anything? Nothing? Fine. There we go.
Probe launched.
Nope. Man, they're gonna crash into a gas giant? That's gonna suck for them. Good enough.
Launching probe.
One hit and it's poor.
Probe away.
It's a sign of a shitty planet. I don't need palladium. It's small, but it's something.
Probe launched. Probe away. Probe away. Probe launched.
Oh, there we go.
Probe launched.
do wonder what algorithm they came up with to like decide how much is in a spot,
Probe away.
or if they just hard coded it and depending on where you aimed gives you a percentage of whatever that is.
Probe launched.
Yeah, that point is good. Let's go do this ship thing here. I think this is the one where we're gonna fix the engine or something. Bunch of geth. Let's take Tally. That's right, I forgot to talk to Tally. I forgot she's on the damn ship now. We'll have to do that after this mission then. And who else will be good? Three, you say? No, I'm saving that. Yeah, that actually would be beneficial.
Warning. Collision with the planet's surface is imminent. I am transmitting a countdown to advise you of the time remaining until impact.
Sucks to be these guys. Well, that sucks. Oh yeah, I gotta hold it. That's right. No, get off the damn box. Thank you. Oh, fuck you. The batteries are low. Oh no. Have to switch out the batteries too. And we're back in business.
We've done it.
Easy enough. Wasn't a very interesting mission, but at least it was quick. Alright, so let's go.
Commander, you've received a new message
Are
at
you
your private
lying
terminal.
to me? Okay. You're lucky, Kelly. Ah. I'll wait till the batteries die before I change them. And that'll probably happen at the most inconvenient time.
So, Kenan, did you know we've got a crazy woman squatting down in the subdeck?
What? If she touches anything, I'll kill her.
Oh, and the only thing she wears from her waist up is tattoos.
Oh, maybe I should go down and welcome her aboard.
And she's a murderer, has biotic powers that could crush you with a blink, hates everyone in Cerberus.
Damn it, girl. Stop playing with me.
I love that one.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
We didn't really have
Yep.
time to chat while taking out
Yeah,
Gavin
I
Hastings,
just
did we?
imported from the one I did a little bit ago.
Thank you
Or
again
a
for
couple
getting
weeks ago, I
Edward
guess.
alive.
Or last week. Yeah, I finished up
Ada
Mass
got
Effect 1 last
stars
Friday, I
going
think.
up. I hope the Admiralty Board gets some use out of
I mean,
it.
I've played it many, many, many times. This is just the most recent run. I only got to level 54 in time. In Mass Effect 1 this time.
Have you heard any word about Cal Rieger?
It's an engineer, though.
Injuries?
He sent
Which is
me a
annoying,
message.
because then I don't get the
It
sniper
looks like
rifle
he'll
until
make a
halfway
full
through the game.
recovery. Anytime you get a suit puncture, it's a matter of luck. Rieger got out with a relatively minor infection.
Tell me about the fleet's Admiralty Board.
It's one of two major political powers among my people.
And how's it going,
The
Rage Hour?
admirals make decisions
Thanks for
related
stopping
to
by.
defense or needing immediate action. They also handle major criminal
Avoid,
charges, like
ignore
treason.
my stuffy nose.
The other political power is the Conclave.
probably stuffy
a group
sounding
of
through,
representatives
but-
from each ship. They make most of our laws and fleet decisions.
Yes, this is, you know, I don't know. I've lost track of how many times I've beaten this game.
Any news yet on the data you sent?
I'm not likely to hear anything for a while, or on an unsecured channel for that matter.
Having any trouble settling back in on the Normandy?
I like the quiet. I miss the old faces, though. Presley, Engineer Adams, all of them. It doesn't seem right having Cerberus in charge of this ship.
Yeah.
Are you
I mean,
sure
if you
working
play
for them is the
through
right thing to
and you do most of the missions, you're going to get to level, like, 50 plus, no problem. I've gotten to level 60 one time just to get that achievement, and then I didn't need it anymore. Like, 'cause you really got to grind to get that high. Cool. Well, that's always good.
I caught some tension back on Freedom's Progress, and again when you first came aboard. What happened between Cerberus and the Quarians?
They attacked one of our ships, the Idena. It seems they were attempting to kill or control a young human biotic who was on the fleet. I don't really know the details. I do know that Cerberus made an enemy of the Quarian people.
Does it look like they're pulling the strings, Tally? I'm not working for them. They're working for me.
So you ordered the listening devices and tracking beacons that are all over this ship. I know you need resources to fight the Collectors, but be careful, Shepard.
Yeah, it's like a super grind when you get to that, like the 58, 59 level. especially in the first game. I love the first game. First game's my favorite, but combat is a chore. Unless you play it on like casual, then it's, you know, then it's a joke. But oh, well, thank you for that follow, Rage. I appreciate it.
I fully expect them to betray us at some point, and we'll be ready.
I'm glad to hear that, Shepard. Just let me know how I can.
There it is.
And now
There's the
let's
real
get
sounder.
to work. Thanks for coming by.
Thank you for the follow, Rage Hour. Yeah, my order and the reasoning for my order. Mass Effect 1 is my favorite because the story is incredible and brought us into it, and I like those characters a lot. I would say Mass Effect 3 is above Mass Effect 2, and only because the side stories are way more epic, and the combat is the best out of all three of them. But if you're talking about the best characters in all three of the games, then this game here, Mass Effect 2, has the best characters and character development out of all the games. I just felt the story itself was a little...
What can I do for you?
Andromeda was fun. I played it. It's long, though. I mean, and that could be good and that could be bad. I played it. It took me about 92 hours to beat it. And then, and I haven't beaten it a second time yet. I beat it when it first came out. It took me about a month, and then I haven't gone back to it since. A lot of that also has to do with the fact that they said that they're not going to give us any more DLC.
Can you do anything to give the Normandy an edge over
I kind of just
Definitely.
put it to the side.
With the right supplies,
Didn't think about it for a
fortify
while.
Our shields. The collectors cut through the Normandy's barriers immediately last time. My upgrades might give us a better chance.
What you got? Yes. Yes, please. There's my palladium going to good use. Alright. So we got conversation going with Tally. And I think... Well, I could probably talk to Samar and Thane again, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, Andromeda was really good looking in spots, and then really weird looking in others. And I played it, you know, before launch when you got that 10-hour free preview from like the EA Access. So I was all in on it, and there's a lot of glitches. Ooh, Insanity Run. Yeah, I haven't done that yet in Andromeda. I'll get to it one day. I've already maxed out all my achievements on 1, 2, and 3.
I wanted to check in.
I am always happy to talk with you.
I'm interested in hearing more about Asari Justicars.
We hold a unique place in Asari culture. Justicars are from another era.
I think the hardest
Young
one
Asari grow
for
up
the
watching
Insanity
videos
Run
about
was
our
Mass Effect
adventures.
2. Just because of the nature of the combat system, where you can't heal yourself, you just gotta find cover. There's so many spots where it's just like you get hit by maybe 1 or 2 bullets and you're already like almost in the dead red. Mass Effect 2 was definitely the hardest Insanity Run out of the 3.
This code of the Justicars seems central to your life.
It is 5,000 sutras and covers every situation one can encounter. I have memorized every word. There is only the code.
Sometimes justice calls for mercy.
It does not exist to bring about spiritual enlightenment. Its purpose is to punish the wicked and protect the innocent.
There were only a few Justicars?
Few Asari wish to make the sacrifices necessary to become one of us, and the training has a high casualty rate. It is a life of constant danger.
Yeah, just so many
Throughout
of the
entire
missions
galaxy, there
are just
only a
like
handful of us at any time.
shooting galleries where you have very little cover, and cover is how you heal in Mass Effect 2. That's why I consider Mass Effect 3 to have the best combat out of all of them. Although Andromeda has a pretty good combat system too. It's fun to do.
Why would anyone want to be a Justicar?
It is a deeply personal matter. Sometimes the most brutal path is the only honest one.
The Asari I've spoken to seem conflicted about Justicars.
In this age, people see shades of gray everywhere. The code of the Justicar is black and white. I might seem a hero to many, but I would kill all of them if I had to.
Yeah, it's damn cold.
Justicars have in Asari society.
I would say that the closest human equivalent is a knight-errant in your medieval lore. Perhaps mixed with a bit of samurai.
I don't know where I got it all of a sudden.
What does your code say about killing?
I am compelled to kill the wicked. If a Justicar is involved, peaceful solutions are long past.
You make killing sound so casual.
I remember each being I have slain. They are always in my thoughts.
Does the code forbid romantic involvement?
It does not. However, I would never be interested in such. That part of my life is well behind me.
You could meet someone who reawakens those desires.
I am nearly 1,000 years old. I know myself and my desires. But your curiosity is quite welcome.
The ultimate MILF.
You know about Knights Errant?
When I knew I must leave Asari space again, I studied the history and morals of new species. When I was a maiden wandering the galaxy, humans had not yet arrived.
What did your studies tell you about us?
You are more individualistic than any other species I have encountered. If 3 humans are in a room, there will be 6 opinions. I like your species. I am curious to see what you will do.
I should go.
I'm glad we spoke.
Alright. And a quick chat with Thane.
Do you need something?
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
There's something else I'd like to talk about.
Ask.
Have a few minutes to talk?
If you wish.
The last time we talked, you started speaking about a past event, as if you were watching it.
Drell have perfect memories. We can relive any moment in our lives with perfect clarity. It's difficult to control at times. Some of us disappear into, let's call it solipsism.
What do you mean, solipsism?
When a memory feels as real as life, it's as valid as life. Thinking about a moment brings back the smell of cut grass, the warmth of another's hand on yours, the taste of another's tongue in your mouth. Wouldn't you rather lose yourself in such a memory than spend the night alone, staring at walls of metal and plastic?
Isn't there a risk that you could lose yourself in bad memories as well?
Of course. Remembering the times I've taken bullets is unpleasant. But I can look at my knee and see it's not shattered. The memories that are hard to escape are those of despair.
You can remember everything that happened in your life?
Nearly. I expect if we remembered the birth trauma, we'd never recover from it.
You can relive every assassination you've ever made?
In perfect detail. Every mistake I made. Every target's last breath.
That sounds difficult. At any moment, you could relive the guilt.
Guilt? No. I've never felt any particular guilt about my contracts. My employers killed them. My body was only the tool they used. If you kill a man with your gun, do you hold the gun responsible?
My gun can't decide right from wrong. You clearly do.
My soul does. But my body is merely flesh. Flesh whose reflexes were honed to kill. Drell minds are different from humans. We see our body as a vessel, and accept that it is not always under our control.
So if I shot you dead right now, a Drell court wouldn't convict me?
You'd be guilty because you chose to shoot me. If my reflexes caused me to draw and fire when I saw your gun come up, I would be innocent. Humans often believe in a soul distinct from the body.
It's a bit convenient, Thane.
Reasoning that lives on after the body's death. Our belief is just a bit more literal.
The last time we talked, you remembered one of your assassinations. Something about sunset-colored eyes?
That time. Laser dot trembles on the skull. Spice on the spring wind. Sunset eyes, defiant in the scope. A bystander noticed my spotting laser and threw herself between me and the target. She couldn't see me, but she stared me down.
It was odd that you just blurted that out. Just another vivid draw memory?
No. She was a vivid person.
Did you take the shot?
Not that day.
I should get back to my duties.
Shepard, I appreciate these chats we have.
You spent a lot of your life alone, Dane.
Work fulfilled me. Reading. I barely spoke to anyone outside my family. It seems there will be no one to mourn me when I die. You're the only friend I've made in 10 years.
The rest of us lose as much as you do when you hold yourself apart.
I found it difficult to sit in the ship's mess for meals. I'm used to keeping my back against a wall, facing the doors. I'm trying to relax, find my center.
Indeed. Alright, so... Oh wait, Garrus is on this floor. Might as well go talk to him real quick, see if he has anything to say. Yeah, I gotta get back to the Citadel for him. We were there, and I forgot to buy the food for him. We'll get back there at some point.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I've got something. I may need your help. You remember Sidonus, the one who betrayed my team? I found a lead on him. There's a specialist on the Citadel, name's Fade. He's an expert at helping people disappear. Sidonus was seen with him.
What happened? How did Sidonus betray your team?
He tipped off the mercs, told them where our base was. He drew me out with a false job, then let the mercs hit my team. My men weren't prepared. They tried to hold him off. By the time I got back, there were only 2 survivors. They didn't last long. All 10 of them dead. Because of him.
What are you planning to do when you find him?
You humans have a saying. An eye for an eye, a life for a life. He owes me 10 lives, and I plan to collect.
Sounds fair enough, Garrus.
Where do we find Fade?
I've arranged a meeting. We'll meet him in a warehouse near the Neon Markets down on Zakera Ward. Thanks, Shepard. I appreciate you taking the time to help me.
Well, now we have an excuse to go back to the Citadel. Alright, let's clean up a couple systems while we're out here. Save while I'm here too. Because why not? Alright, this system is done. Where am I anyway? I don't even friggin' know. Oh, it's because of that crashing ship. That's right. Do a quick flyby. If they got any platinum around the center. Oh, there's some.
Probe away.
There's some.
Probe launched. Launching probe.
Anything? It's getting blurs. Batteries must be really low now because my controller's not even vibrating.
Probe away. Probe launched.
Anything? Sure.
Probe launched.
These planets suck.
Probe launched.
There we go.
Probe launched.
Now, this is exciting stuff right here. Sure, why not?
Probe away.
Can now afford emergency shielding. That's why we needed all that platinum.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
Yeah. It says depleted. It's probably right. The Zeth, not to be confused with the Geth.
Launching probe.
There'll be something on here, come on.
Probe launched. Probe away.
Do your mining early so you don't have to do it later in the game.
I have detected an anomaly.
Those are always fun. Ooh, Geth.
Probe launched.
I'm just mining while we're here too. Because these are usually pretty good planets to
Launching
mine.
probe. Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched. Scans have found something.
Cool. was this one? Trying to remember. It's red. There's Gethin valves, ring tally. Let's just start mixing it up now. Make it interesting. No, yeah, fighting in the sandstorm. This one was always annoying.
They've seen us.
They have?
This should soften them up.
Impact shot! Take it! Yeah, move it. I'll be there.
Combat drone ready.
Right.
With you, Shepard.
Ahead. I'll put them down. Impact shot.
Soften them up.
More palladium for the pile. Can't go that way.
We've been spotted.
Guys, try not to get shot so much. Jeez. Hey, Tally. Come on now. Now Grunt's dead.
Your powers of deduction are exceptional. I simply can't allow you to waste them here when there are so many crimes unsolved at this very moment.
The cascading effect of noise. What up, buddy? How's it going? Caught a little bit of your stream at the end there. I think there was a couple things I probably could have grabbed before I hit that button, but what are you going to do? Anyway, thank you, Resident Drifter, for that host. I appreciate it, buddy.
This?
End of this? Nah. I'm gonna be on for a little bit longer. And now Mass Effect 2, we're kind of in the middle right now. I started it last Saturday on this run, so we're still in the. We got everybody on the team. We've already done Horizon.
Change of plans, Commander. Urgent message coming in from the Elusive Man.
There you go. So that's.
The Elusive Man wishes to speak to you in a debriefing.
That's the word. Now we're going to go probably the collector ship mission.
Passing the Elusive Man through, Commander.
Yeah, I try to keep it, you know, once a year or every couple years or so.
Shepard, we caught a break. I intercepted a distress call from a Turian patrol. They stumbled onto a collector ship beyond the Corliss system. The Turians were wiped out, but not before they crippled the collector vessel. I need you to board that ship and get some hard data on the collectors. Find us a way to get to their home world.
Hard to imagine how a Turian patrol could take out a collector ship.
Reports indicate the hull's intact, but all systems seem to be offline. They could be making repairs as we speak. I'm not saying it won't be dangerous, but we can't let an opportunity like this slip by.
If they had a patrol out there, why aren't the Turians sending a recon team in?
They will, eventually. But I intercepted the transmissions. In the meantime, we're feeding them false reports. You're close enough that you can be in and out before the Turians learn the truth.
Are you sure this information is good?
Information is my weapon, Shepard. It's good.
Send me the coordinates and I'll take care of it.
Already sent. Once you're aboard the ship, establish an uplink with Edie. She'll mine their data for information regarding the Omega-4 relay. Good luck, Shepard.
So here we go. It's pretty much the midway point of the game.
Let's go find us a collector ship.
And the mission where I can finally get my sniper rifle. See, when you start out as an engineer in Mass Effect 2, the annoying thing is they won't let you use a sniper rifle unless you have the skill. Unlike in the first game where you could use any damn weapon you wanted to. That was the main annoying thing that I don't like about Mass Effect 2. That they thankfully switched in Mass Effect 3 back to being able to use whatever weapon you want. They just have like a weight limit on it. Alright, who are we taking with us? Miranda's good for this mission. And be fighting lots and lots of Geth. Tally's not really good for the Geth right now. Sure, let's bring Garrus. We're gonna Bruck Garrus in a little bit. Yeah, upload that, please. Or upgrade that. Everybody's got an overload. That's what we need.
We have a visual on the collector ship, Commander.
Very low emissions. Passive infrared temperatures suggest most systems are offline. Thrusters are cold.
That thing is massive. How the hell did the Turians take it out?
They probably didn't. Spoilers.
LADAR scans do not detect any hull breaches on the side facing us. I detect no Mass Effect field distortions. It appears the drive core is offline.
Rendezvous in 30 seconds, Commander. Good luck.
This mission on insanity. Ugh. Talk about beating your head against a fucking wall. I think it took me like a full hour to beat it on insanity. Just because of how many times I died. Damn it. There goes the batteries.
I love what they've done with the place.
Looks like a giant insect hive.
Penetrating scans have detected an access node to uplink with collector data banks. Marking location to your hardsuit computer.
This is also my favorite music in the whole series. It's so creepy.
Shepard, I've compared the ship's EM signature to known collector profiles. It is the vessel you encountered on Horizon.
Maybe the defense tower softened it for the Turians.
The missing colonists might be aboard, if they're still alive.
These are the same containers the collectors used on Horizon. Only these are empty.
Horrible. Trapped in these pods, completely at the mercy of the collectors. This looks bad.
Yep, very.
Why would the collectors just leave a pile of bodies?
Why don't you have a fucking helmet
Must
on?
have been used for testing. I'd say these subjects didn't pass.
They're dead. Nothing we can do. Keep moving.
Poor bastards.
That's a collector. Were they experimenting on one of their own?
Edie, I'm uploading the data from this terminal. See if you can figure out what they were up to.
Data received. Analyzing. The collectors were running baseline genetic comparisons between their species and humanity.
Are they looking for similarities?
I have no hypothesis on their motivations. All I have are the preliminary results. They reveal something remarkable. A quad-strand genetic structure identical to traces collected from ancient ruins. Only one race is known to have this structure, the Protheans.
My God. The Protheans didn't vanish. They're just working for the Reapers now.
These are no longer Prothean, Shepard. Their genes show distinct signs of extensive genetic rewrite. The Reapers have repurposed them to suit their needs.
You'd think somebody would have picked up on this.
No one has had an opportunity to study a collector genetic code in this detail. I've already matched 2,000 alleles to recorded fragments. This collector likely descends from a Prothean colony in the Styx Theta cluster. But there are signs of extreme alteration. 3 fewer chromosomes. Reduced heterochromatin structure. Elimination of superfluous junk sequences.
The Reapers didn't wipe out the Protheans. They turned them into monsters and enslaved them. Still, they're working for the Reapers now, and we have to stop them.
They're not doing to us what they did to the Protheans.
No, they're just melting us down.
Let's find what we need before the collectors come to salvage this vessel. Move out.
Yes. Give me my sniper rifle. Now we're in business. What do we got? A Viper? Mantis?
Look on the ceiling. More of those strange pods.
There must be hundreds of them. How many do you think are full?
Too many.
I detect no signs of life in the pod, Shepard. It is probable the victims inside died when the ship lost primary power.
Hell yeah, free money.
This should come in handy.
Commander, you gotta hear this. On a hunch, I asked EDI to run an analysis on this ship.
I compared the EM profile against data recorded by the original Normandy 2 years ago. They are an exact match.
The same ship dogging me for 2 years? Way beyond coincidence.
Something doesn't add up, Commander. Watch your back.
No shit.
This is unbelievable.
They could take every human in the Terminus systems and not have enough to fill these pods.
They're going to target Earth. Not if we stop them. There, on the platform. Looks like some kind of control panel.
Where are the bodies of the collector crew? Careful, Shepard. Something doesn't feel right about this.
Nothing feels right about this.
EDI, I'm setting up a bridge between you
But
and
it's
the
a
collector
mission.
ship. See if you can get anything useful from the databanks.
Data mine in progress, Shepard.
Assuming direct control.
That can't be good.
Harvey's watching.
Direct intervention
What
is
the hell just
necessary.
happened?
Major power surge. Everything went dark, but we're back up now.
I managed to divert the majority of the overload to non-critical systems. Shepard, it was not a malfunction. This was a trap.
Yeah, this part here. On insanity.
We need a little help here,
Oh my god. I thought I wasn't going to make it out of here.
There's someone else in the system. Connection reestablished. I need to finish the download before I can override any systems.
Then you'd better get it done fast, EDI. Look out, we've got company.
Enemies in front.
What the hell was that, dude? My squad just got wrecked. Jesus.
Assuming direct control.
Here goes.
If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will. My attacks will tear you apart.
Throw my shield!
Eat that bastard.
You are arrogant, Shepard. You wanna invite...
Firing a high-impact shot!
Shepard, I will. I know you feel this.
Do you?
Edie, get us out of here.
I am simultaneously fighting collector firewalls in over 8,000 nodes. I am tasked to capacity.
Here they come again.
Where's the big fucker? That's what I need to hit. Hey, even on veteran, man, this mission is just a pain in the ass.
Connection reestablished. I need to finish the download before I can override any systems.
Then you'd better get it done fast, Edie. Look out. We've got company. Grabbing cover!
Heading to cover. Heavy weapons.
Shield failed.
Freaking bastard.
Here goes.
Come on, Edie. Speed it up.
Another platform coming in.
Leave the dead where they fall. You will no pain. Shepard.
And stay there.
Felt that one.
What the fuck is hitting me? Come on.
84%.
Edie, get us out of here.
I am simultaneously fighting collector firewalls in over 8,000 nodes. I am tasked to capacity.
Here they come again.
You've got no shield.
Intervention is necessary. Continue. Stop, Shepard.
Stop what, bitch? Wrecking your dudes?
This hurts you.
This should slow him down.
Now we need to get bullets.
Shepard, you must manually reestablish my link to the command console.
Yeah, hold on, Edie. How did I miss those?
Shepard, you must manually reestablish my link.
I got it, Edie. What up, Hazardous? How's it going?
I have reached.
What the hell just happened? Typed in the wrong thing.
Direct intervention is necessary.
There it is. Was typing in the wrong spot.
I knew you wouldn't let us down, Edie.
I always work at optimal capacity.
Glad to be here, man.
Did you get what we needed?
This is
I found data
one of
that
the
will
things
help
that
us
annoys
successfully
me with this
navigate
game right
Omega
here
4 relay.
is that they didn't
I've also found
have
the Turian distress
the
call that
wherewithal
served
to
as
give
the lure for this
Miranda a
trap.
space uniform.
Collectors with source. It
Just
is
give her a
unusual.
fucking helmet and something to cover her cleavage. They're in open air space. There is no air to breathe. She'd be freezing to death right now.
What are you getting at?
Turian emergency channels have secondary encryption. It is present, but corrupted in the message. It is not possible that the elusive man would believe the distress call was genuine.
Why are you so sure?
I found the anomaly with Cerberus detection protocols.
Yeah, it's...
He wrote them.
He knew it was a trap? Why would he send us into a trap?
We don't have time to throw blame around. We'll question him when we're out.
This is a bad time.
Like, her eyes would just be bursting right now.
No, the commander's
just-
right.
it was
there
lazy.
Must be some other explanation.
Commander, we got another problem. The collector ship is powering up.
You need to get out of there before their weapons come online. I'm not losing another Normandy.
I do not have full control of their systems. I will do what I can. Sending coordinates for shuttle extraction.
Come on.
Yeah, exactly. Wasted a bullet there. Alright, where the hell are we going? Yeah, just that part on Insanity took me a friggin' hour to do.
Around the corner, take the door on your right.
What's the fight?
Incoming!
I will direct this personally.
Here we go!
Your form is fragile.
So is yours.
This is what you face.
Oh, come on. I should lit that asshole up. Of course we can't just run right down there. Gotta go the long way.
Enemy!
There's Harvey.
If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will.
You have to try harder if you're gonna. I forgot I have that thing. I'm getting shot by multiple places. That would be bad. Where'd this asshole come from? Can you hit him?
There we go! Enemy down!
Assume control of this form. Attack.
Found that one!
Man, fuck that guy. I know I got Harbinger right in my face, but this guy's pissing me off.
I am unstoppable.
Nice work, Garrus. Which way are we rolling? Did I go the wrong way? Apparently. Oh, damn. Duh.
I am opening a
Praetorian. That thing is so horrifying looking.
Attack didn't work.
No?
I got it.
Concussive shot ready.
Now let's finish you off.
Shield to fail.
This will put them down.
Come on, give me it back. Give me it back.
My attack was ineffective. Concussive shot
Hurry
ready.
now.
I'm getting lit up.
My attack was ineffective.
Keep trying to roll to my left like it's Mass Effect 3. There you go. You did. There we go.
Edie, we've got a problem here.
A temporary setback on Firewall 3217. Rerouting commands through Firewall 7164. I have successfully opened a door on the opposite wall. I will keep it open as long as I can.
Down there. That's where we came in.
We must be getting close to the end.
Now what's this?
Moving right along. Do, 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 do.
Trouble ahead.
Fuck this dude's day up. Really? You're gonna assume his control? Bastard. You all did. You will do no such thing. I'll just shoot you in the dick until you die. Save for your buddy. Oh, that bastard. No, fuck you, dude. Fuck you. You don't get to shoot shockwaves at me.
Commander, I hate to rush you, but those weapons are about to
Yeah,
go
yeah,
online.
yeah.
Might want to double time it, so we can leave before they blow the Normandy in half.
Probably a good idea. This is where having Jack would come in handy. Yeah, fuck these guys. Not getting paid by the kill.
We're out of time, Commander. We have to go.
You heard the man. Everybody onto the Normandy. Move!
Miranda, go run out into deep space again. In your skin-tight suit. All I gotta do is avoid the one gun.
I can't dodge this guy forever, Edie. Get us the hell out of here.
Specify a destination, Mr. Laurel.
Anywhere that's not here.
Very well. Engaging Mass Effect core.
Booyah!
Call coming in from the Elusive Man, Commander. I figure you got a few words for him, too.
Shepard, looks like Edie extracted some interesting data before the collector ship came back online.
Cut the act. You set us up, and you better have a damn good reason for it.
We needed information on the Omega-4 relay. That required direct access to collector data. It was too good an opportunity to pass up.
Agreed. But I don't like surprises, especially when my ass is on the line.
I put you at risk, yes. But without that information, we don't reach the collector homeworld, and you and every other human may as well be dead. It was a trap, but I was confident in your abilities. And don't forget Edie. The collectors couldn't have anticipated her.
You could have told me the plan. You say I'm important, but you sure try hard to get me killed.
I needed the collectors to believe they had the upper hand. Telling you could have tipped them off in any number of ways. Besides, I wouldn't have sent you in if I didn't think you could succeed.
Just tell me it was worth the trouble.
It was. Edie confirmed our suspicions. The Reapers and Collector ships use an advanced identify friend-foe system that the relays recognize. All we need to do is get our hands on one of those IFFs.
I'm guessing you have a plan.
We have a science team working on a derelict Reaper right now. I need you to go and pick up its IFF.
Where did you find a derelict Reaper?
An Alliance science team recently determined that the Great Rift on the planet Klendigan is actually an impact crater from a mass accelerator weapon. A very old mass accelerator. I sent a team to find either the weapon or its target. They found both. The weapon was defunct, but it helped us plot the flight path of the intended target. A 37-million-year-old derelict Reaper. We found it damaged and trapped in the gravity of a brown dwarf.
Aren't brown dwarfs basically stars that didn't quite make it?
Simply put, but accurate. They're gas giants that don't quite have the masses of stars. Expect gale force winds and extremely high temperatures. The Reaper has a mass effect field that keeps it in orbit, likely an automated response to the external threats. It's stable, but I won't call it safe.
I saw what Sovereign did to the Citadel fleet. Hard to imagine anything could stop something that powerful.
This vessel is a relic from a battle waged while mammals took their first steps on Earth. There's no trace of the species that took the shot. Perhaps it was their one moment of defiance before being wiped out.
I only believe you because I doubt you'd repeat yourself so soon.
It's no less a risk, Shepard. We lost contact with Dr. Chandana's team shortly after they boarded. Initial reconnaissance revealed no clues, and it was too risky to commit more resources. But now we need that IFF. I'll forward the coordinates to Joker. In the meantime, I suggest you tell your crew I didn't risk their lives unnecessarily. It will make things easier going forward.
Edie, tell the crew to assemble. We've got a lot to talk about.
Of course, Shepard.
Such a great villain. You know, not necessarily a villain in this one.
So the elusive man didn't sell us out. Could have fooled me.
Lied to us, used us, needed access to the collector databanks. Necessary risk.
There really wasn't any other choice. Let's just hope this IFF works.
My analysis is accurate, Shepard. I have also determined the approximate location of the collector homeworld based on navigational data from their vessel.
That can't be right.
EDI doesn't make mistakes. The collector homeworld is located somewhere in the galactic core.
Can't be. The core is just black holes and exploding suns. There are no habitable planets there.
Could be an artificial construction. Space station protected by powerful mass effect fields and radiation shields.
Even the collectors don't have that kind of technology.
The collectors are just servants of our real enemy, and we've all seen what their masters are capable of. They built the mass relays on the Citadel. Who's to say they can't build a space station surrounded by black holes? No wonder nobody's ever returned from a trip through the Omega-4 mass relay.
The logical conclusion is that a small safe zone exists on the far side of the relay, a region where ships can survive. Standard relay transit protocols would not allow safe transport. Drift of several thousand kilometers is common, and would be fatal in the galactic core. The Reaper IFF must trigger the relay to use more advanced encrypted protocols.
Just because we can follow the collectors through the relay doesn't mean we can take them out. I don't want to go after them until I know we're ready.
Sooner or later, we need that IFF. I say, why wait?
It's a derelict Reaper. What if the collectors are waiting for us? We may want to build up our team before we take that kind of risk.
The more people we have on our side, the better our chances of success. We need to keep building up the team.
It's your call, Commander. Whatever you decide, we're with you.
The hell's the rest of the team? He said gather up the team, not 3 people. That's what all that palladium's for. Use it all up. Yeah, I don't need that. What does that require? I need to find a thing. That's what I need to get. And then eventually I'll need more stuff. More minerals. I think we got all the EZO we're ever going to need. But some of the other things that you need. Yeah, EZO we're fine. Gonna need more iridium eventually. Now we'll need more palladium. Definitely gonna need more platinum. Always going to need more platinum. Warden, what do you got to say?
Still need to get to Tuchanka, Shepard. My students being
That's
held by
right.
blood
We didn't do
pact.
your loyalty.
I'll talk to you later, Morton.
You're just going to say that over and over again to me. Let's go talk to Joker. I'm sure he's got something interesting to say.
So the collectors were once Protheans, repurposed by the Reapers. What a sad end.
Makes you wonder if the keepers in the Citadel were once something different.
They most certainly were.
Commander.
I assume everything is going well up here?
This thing wants to fire me over a joke. Okay, I said I'd flash the AI core, but I was kidding. And we'd only lose a few systems. Nosy ones.
To clarify, human resources adjustments are not actually under my authority.
Then why? Why are you always picking on me?
My replies were intended to provoke, though not to cause distress. Your reactions are atypical of most humans. You are interesting.
Edie, were you intentionally egging him on? What part of your programming covers that?
Nothing in the restrictions imposed upon me forbids active observation techniques. Mr. Moreau's performance actually improved under duress.
I never figured the coming overlords would be so annoying. I'm done.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Speaking of Overlord, we're gonna have to do that mission at some point. So now we reached the halfway point. We basically have...
You had me so worried when you were trapped on the collector ship. Thank goodness for Edie.
That sounds like more than just professional concern, Kelly.
We have all the time in the world to do all...
You're my friend. Edie brought you back to me. If she had a body, I'd give her a big
Well,
hug.
you have to wait a game, Kelly. Yeah, Edie did save us.
An AI on board is proving to be very useful.
The Elusive Man made sure Edie was installed for this mission. Now I see why. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Tally seems very distraught after receiving a message. Maybe you could check in on her down in engineering. Samara would like to see you in observation on the crew deck. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Nothing
I'll
about
be here
Thane,
if you
huh?
need anything. Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Guess I gotta talk to him more. Ah, that's nice of him. Yeah, random politician that I saved from the biotics, trying to rip them apart. Alright, so Tally and Samara. We'll go to Samara first. Collect her loyalty mission. And then talk to Thane some more, I guess.
I am glad you came.
Giggity.
I must ask for your help. That is not easy for me.
It's all right. Just tell me what you need.
When we met on Ilium, I told you about a very dangerous person I was pursuing. Using the information you obtained, I have located her. She's been going by the name Morin. I would like to apprehend her before she disappears again.
Didn't you say you'd pick up her trail after our mission?
I know where she is, right now. In a month, she may be gone. This is the best opportunity I've ever had.
Where is she?
Omega, a nightclub called Afterlife, which seems a perfect place for her to hunt.
How important is this?
Killing her has been my focus for 400 years. It is the most important thing in my life, and the reason I became a Justicar.
Tell me about her.
She is an Ardat Yakshi. It is a term from a dead Asari dialect. It means demon of the night winds, but that is mythology. She is simply a very dangerous woman who kills without mercy.
So is an Ardat Yakshi a special kind of murderer?
Morin suffers a rare genetic disorder. When she mates with you, there is no gentle melding of nervous systems. She overpowers yours, burns it out, hemorrhages your brain. You end up a mindless shell, and soon after, you are dead.
Why isn't this ever mentioned in Asari literature or art?
When we were primitive, there was much fascination with Ardat Yakshi. Some cultures worshipped them as gods of destruction. Now the Asari have a place in the galaxy, and they don't wish this defect to be widely known. As far as I know, only 3 exist today. 2 chose a life of seclusion. The 3rd ran.
Morin.
She ran, and I am sworn to kill her.
Can't she abstain?
Each encounter gives her strength. The effect is narcotic. The more she does it, the more she needs to do it. She will never stop. She can't.
So you hunt down these Asari just because they're born with a genetic condition?
It manifests with maturity. When one is diagnosed, she is offered the chance to live in seclusion and comfort. If she refuses, it shows her addiction to the ecstasy she gets from killing her mates. There is no redemption for such a person.
This is definitely worthy of your full attention.
She confuses her victims, twists their feelings. They will do anything for her favor.
We need to stop her.
Thank you, Commander. There are no words to express what this means to me. There is one thing more. This creature, this monster. She is my daughter.
You said this is genetic. How many children do you have?
3. And 3 Ardat Yakshi are in existence today. It is as it sounds. Marinth was always the wild one. She was happy and free, but selfish.
I cannot imagine what this is like for you.
I do not want pity, Shepard. I do not accept it. My daughter's condition is my fault, and my redemption lies in killing her.
It's very blunt.
Do not pity me. Simply understand my situation.
How did all this happen?
I spent my youth on the move, adventuring. I killed people, mated with them, or just danced the night away. I learned so much, experienced so much, and then my matron days came. I could finally sit back, bask and enjoy my family. But in one moment, it was all taken away.
Cry me a river, bitch.
It sounds terrible.
I sat in a med lab while a nearsighted doctor droned at me, and I learned that nothing was as I thought it would be. I gave up all that I possessed. I own nothing, claim nothing. All my knowledge will die with me. Now my purpose is to destroy my own children.
Those moments change you.
And I've hundreds of years left to live with that. I say too much. Forgive me. Help me find my long-lost daughter. And kill her.
We'll go find more.
Only in this game would that sentence make sense.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk.
Later. I'd like to consider what we've already discussed.
I should go.
I shall return to my meditations.
It's a kind way of saying just fuck off. Alright, we'll get Tally's loyalty mission then. Things will pop up when we're clearing them out. Then we gotta decide where we want to go. We could do some regular planet clearing, regular system clearing a little bit still before we do the loyalty missions, or we can just hit a couple of them here and there. We'll see how we want to do it.
Kenneth, what has the new shielding done to your power grid balance?
Not much. With built-in capacitor subsystems, they have a surprisingly low draw.
Doesn't that mean the shielding boost wouldn't last long under fire?
True. They're built for hard, fast strikes, not firefights of attrition.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I may need your help. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason. I'm scared, Shepard.
Nobody who knows you could believe you betray your people, Tally.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. And I got leave to serve on the Normandy again. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
So you have no idea why they're accusing you?
None. The specifics of charges like this are rarely discussed on open channels. I won't know any more until I get to the flotilla.
What happens if you're
She
convicted?
just said that.
Like I said, exile. The specifics are up to the judges. If it's deemed only tragic, not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the migrant fleet
So
again.
no prison and no death penalty?
We don't have the spare resources for long-term incarceration. Monitored work detail is more effective. And we don't have enough people to afford executions. An exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed back to the fleet.
How often is someone from the fleet charged with treason?
It's rare. It must be something that affects the entire flotilla, not just one ship. The most recent one was Honora Vanya Vasilani, an engineer who handed over fleet defense schematics to the Batarians. She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our systems, but they passed the defense schematics to a pirate gang.
Was she convicted?
No. She made a suicide run on the pirate gang. She destroyed them before they could attack the fleet. She was pardoned posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
Okay, let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard. I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
Of course, Tally. May not romance you, but we're still best friends. Alright, let's go to work. We got a lot of work to do. A lot of planets to clear, a lot of things to mine. A lot of loyalty missions to get through. And then the DLC. Got Overlord, Firewalker. Firewalker's kind of boring.
For you, Commander.
And then Lair of the Shadow Broker. Where are we? How did we get here? Oh, that's right. Yes, give me all your platinum.
Launching probe. Probe away. Probe away.
And yes, some palladium
Probe
too.
away.
Since I just used a whole crapload of it.
Probe launched.
It's nice when they got it all lined up around the equator.
Probe launched.
There you go. Double spike.
Probe launched. Probe away.
Depleted, you say? I assume that means there's no more big spikes. I never actually looked it up. It's funny, Calliston is
Probe away.
one of the planets they use in the original Mass Effect 1 promo. So like if you ever play Mass Effect 1 and you leave it sit there in the beginning of the game, they show you the original commercial that was used.
Probe away.
Yeah, they say that
Probe launched.
they say there's like a call coming in from Novaria and then you ignore it and it says now heading out to Calliston.
Probe away.
Doesn't look like a very inhabitable planet though.
Probe launched. Probe away.
Well, we can't ignore that
Probe
much
launched.
ezo. I don't think I'll ever need that much, but...
Probe launched. Probe away.
Anything? There we go.
Probe launched.
Alright, that's probably it for this planet.
Probe away.
I got one more probe left anyway. Make it a good one.
Probe away.
Although we do have a fuel depot, so...
Launching probe. Probe launched.
It's a big platinum planet. Which is good, because that's what we needed.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe.
Come on. Big money, big money, big money.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away.
Sounds good to me. Alright, and apparently one more planet in this system. You're telling me 80%. It's got stuff.
Probe. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe.
Oop.
Probe launched. Probe away. Launching probe.
Good enough. Alright. Let's get the fuck out of here. Usually when they put a moon, there's something here. Yeah.
Anomaly detected.
Knew there would be.
Catastrophic solar radiation exposure probable.
Probe launched.
Shielding failed.
Scans have found something.
Let's go knock this out real quick. Who should we take? Take anybody, it doesn't matter. Who should we take? Actually, scratch that. It's just Shepard. He's going by himself. This is one of those missions where he just walks a little bit and hits some buttons. Doesn't actually have to do any fighting. But they still make you pull out the gun all the same. Did it not even... What the hell happened there? That's fucking annoying. Okay. Duh. It's online though. I was gonna say. And we're done. XP. Quick XP. Which you can't get from like killing things in this game, so you can only get it by completing missions. It was a really curious system that they went with. We'll level up. Nah, give me my energy drain back. That's what I want. Big time energy drain? Yeah, that's what we want. Alright. Well, looking at the clock, I see that it is almost 2 a.m. So I think this is probably a good time to just cut it off. But we'll be back on again tomorrow. And we got a lot of missions to do. So we'll see how long we play for tomorrow. I mean, basically we got the whole gambit here. We got... Oh, Thane does have a personal matter he wishes to discuss. Well, let's just go do that real quick.
Commander, you've received a new message at
Also,
your
a new
private
message
terminal.
at my private terminal, as Kelly has said. Junk mail. And Han Olar. Oh, that's right. That's the dude that got, like, totally effed up in the head from the Rachni. I'm just gonna go talk to Thane real quick, Hazardous, and then I'll go to bed. Just collect his loyalty mission, and then we will go to bed. And then I will be back on again tomorrow.
Shepard.
Is there something wrong?
It'd be funny if he was just like,
Now
goodbye.
that you're here, though, it seems more difficult to talk about.
I've got time. Take it at your own pace.
Thank you. I fear I've already done that for too long. I had a family once. I still have a son. His name is Kolyat. I haven't seen him for a very long time.
How long has it been since you taught?
10 years. He showed me some of his schoolwork.
What sort of dance is that?
Kolyat jumps into the room. My father runs around in circles. I scoop him up, toss him into the air. He shrieks, laughs, spin me. The console beeps. I put him down. Click the message. Father, please, touch my sleeve. I need to read this, I say. Don't look at him.
Did something happen to them?
I abandoned them. No, not all at once. Nothing dramatic. I just did my job. I hunted and killed across the galaxy. Away on business, my wife would tell people.
You never mentioned this before.
When my wife departed from her body, I attended to that issue. I have not seen him or talked to him since.
If we're talking about this, he must have contacted you.
No, he didn't. But my condition... I've been judging I used my contacts to trace Kolyat. He has become disconnected. He does what his body wills.
What's wrong with him? Is he hurt?
Something happened that should not have. He knows where I've been, what I've done. I don't know his reasons, but he has gone to the Citadel. He's taken a job as a hitman. I would like your help to stop him. This is not a path he should walk.
I'll get us to the Citadel as soon as possible.
Thank you, Shepard. I'll be meditating until you need me.
I don't need all the extra talking. Thane's okay. You know, he's a badass fighter. Badass former assassin, but you know, he's not one of my favorite characters. Alright.
No messages.
Now we shall save. And we shall go to bed. Yay, Shepard. Anyway, thanks everybody for hanging out. Thanks everybody for watching. Thank you for Resonant Drifter. Thank you for that host / raidish type of deal. That was awesome. Thank you also to the Rage Hour for the follow. I appreciate it. And I will be back on again tomorrow night, probably around this same time. And we got a lot of Mass Effect 2 to play. A lot of it. We're going to be doing all the loyalty missions, cleaning out all the systems. Got everybody's loyalty mission lined up now. And then, of course, we have all the DLCs. We got Overlord, Firewalker, and, of course, the Lair of the Shadow Broker. So, I will make sure everybody's aware when I'm going to do those, though. Because those are kind of special event type deals. I try to squeeze them all in at once. I do Overlord and then Lair of the Shadow Broker all at the same time. That'd be a long stream. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow. Take it easy.